In a previous video, we discussed some possible causes to why your Samsung dryer isn't heating and their corresponding solutions. If your dryer still isn't heating after trying the troubleshooting steps in that video, keep watching to learn about other potential causes to the issue and how to fix them. So what might be causing your Samsung dryer not to heat up and how do you fix it? Let's start with a simple cause and solution to your problem. It's possible that your dryer isn't heating up because it's overloaded. Your appliance needs space inside its drum for hot air to circulate during a cycle. If you load it beyond the recommended amount, your clothes will still be damp even after the drying cycle. In more extreme circumstances, this can cause the heating element to overheat and shut off. Consult your manual for the recommended load amount. If your manual doesn't mention this or you've lost your manual, a good rule of thumb is to keep your load at only about 3/4 of the drum's capacity. If necessary, do cycles with several smaller loads instead of a single large one. On the other side of this, if you're drying a small load, add a few other items, like towels, to ensure that the load is still balanced. A smaller load will make it hard for your clothes to tumble correctly during the cycle. You can also use your device's other drying options so your clothes dry properly. If overloading isn't the cause of your issue, then some parts of the dryer may be failing. One of the most common causes of a Samsung dryer not heating up is a malfunctioning control board. The control board is the brain of the dryer and controls all its functions, including the heating element. If the control board is faulty, it might not be sending power to the heating element, causing it to stop working. If this is the case, the control board needs to be replaced. Another possible cause of your dryer not heating up is an insufficient power supply. Dryers require a lot of electricity to run, and if the power supply is weak, it can cause the heating element to stop working. The control panel may still be functioning, but the heating element might not be getting the sufficient amount of power it needs to generate heat. The first thing to do is to check if the dryer is receiving enough power. Make sure that the dryer is plugged into a grounded outlet and that the circuit breaker is not tripped. You can use a voltmeter to check if the power supply is working correctly. You can then try to cycle your breakers by turning them off for around half a minute, then turning them back on. If this doesn't solve the problem, it's best to call a professional electrician to check them. Did these troubleshooting steps help you fix your heating problem? Let us know in the comments below.